What's up, beautiful people? In this video, we will be harvesting in the garden some of my brassica family plants, as well as I have a turnip and like something else over there that I want to see what it is. So let's get to it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Ricky Jones Jr., back again for another video. And like I said, we will be harvesting, in which I am also excited about. Now, I do want to point out, well, before I get to that, if you are first time on this here YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button. And while you are down there, also let me know where you are viewing from, as well as anybody that is also watching this video. Let us all know where you are viewing from, because you never know. Somebody in your immediate area may be looking, maybe a gardener, and maybe you all can experience gardening together. Okay, so it's just all about community is the reason why I'm suggesting for us to do that. But more than anything, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I am harvesting my garden right now today in the morning, largely because, like I said, I am picking my collards, which is majority collards in this video, and even showing you technique on how to do so. But I'm doing it in the morning because I don't know if you are growing the collards and things like that, but during the day things can look a little wilted, a little weak, a little laxy-daisy and things like that. And so I didn't want to pick the collards in such a environment, so I'm doing it in the morning. I am up early, thankfully the sun is out as well, and we are going to harvest in the morning, okay, because they're still strong, they're still sturdy, and it's still gonna have like a snap when you break them from the stem, which is so ideal, not only to eat, right, but to also pick. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna talk to you about the whole process and situation, and we're gonna have some fun in the meantime, in between time. But yeah, there's something over there in one of those buckets that I'm like, I don't know what it is, I don't know what it was, but we're gonna harvest it today. It looks nice, the foliage looks nice, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But anyway, let's go ahead and start picking these collards. Okay, great people, so let's go ahead and get into it. And so as you all see, in picking the collards, I'm starting at the bottom, and oh my goodness, don't those leaves look amazing. This one I've been watching for a while, just to watch how long it's going to grow and do what it does. I actually do like how close the leaves are growing, which it was very interesting. However, in picking them, they had a nice snap to them. So it may be something to this morning harvesting for your brassica family, which, your collards and your kale and things all have that same stem maneuver that you have to work through. But these leaves are beautiful, and they were just so luscious. And honestly, they still had that morning dew, which added like a whole nother element to the harvesting experience that I wasn't expecting. But I was like, oh man, I can definitely do this again. And so as you see, you just want to make sure that you snap down. Sometimes when you're doing it for the first time, you may want to hold the stem just so that you're comfortable, because there's a pop, a snap that you ultimately want to hear and that you want to experience, but you don't want to do it in a way that damages the stem, because the stem is going to stay as the collards continue to grow, and the stem gets longer. That's what the collards grow on. So you do want to make sure that your stem does stay sturdy, and you have something that you're putting your leaves in that's nice and clean, because ultimately it's something that you're going to eat. And so I have my pad down for my knees, just protection and comfort is what I'm going for. And so same concept here. This collard is a different form. I honestly don't know the differences between the two, but honestly you can see the leaves are differently. They're more round. They're not as thick as the other ones, but they all cook and taste as great. But hey, same concept, snapping from the bottom, putting the leaves that you don't use away in the compost, but then keeping the ones that you will keep for eating purposes. And if you have chickens, which I do look to have chickens, as you all know, you can also feed your chickens the collards. They love those greens and other weeds and things. And so, hey, boom, snap and go, snap and snap and snap and go. And it's everything you want. And I mean, look at those leaves. Like, how beautiful are that? And even as I snap it, you can even see the dew just shaking off and things like that, just going along with that morning time harvesting, which honestly, I think I'm sold. If I wake up early enough, I'm going outside. But then also, as we all know, when you harvest, you do get opportunities to look at your vegetables and look at how things are going, see how things are growing, and make the necessary adjustments going forward. And so here are some collards that I had in a grow bag, just like the first one. And so my grow bags are honestly doing so very well, which I'm proud of, which honestly, that's going to be something that I look to get to you all as well. But hey, harvest in the morning, you can't beat it. Let's go. All right, great people. So here we are in the bucket section, which I know these are carrots growing in here, which they still have some growing to do. And here I believe I was growing some beets, and then this one was radishes. I don't remember if it was one or the other. It was the other if it wasn't the one. But I also have some mint growing over here as well, which I probably can put the mint out there to help with the pests. So I'm gonna actually do that. But nonetheless, I want to see what this is. If you already know what it is, let us know in the comment section down below. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up. Oh, it might be a beet. It does look like a beet down there. Let's go ahead and pull it up, man, because I'm uber curious. It is a beet. Look at that. I probably could have left it down a little bit longer because it is a smaller beet. But obviously, this is my first time harvesting a beet, and so I'm uber excited about it. The foliage definitely looks cool. I was like, what is this growing down here? But long and behold, this is a beet, which is odd because it may even be a radish still. It doesn't have a different smell, but I'm saying that because look, I have some beets growing over here. Boom. All right, so these are actually beets, and the foliage definitely looks different from one than the other. So these actually might be turnips. This is definitely a beet, and so we'll see which one. If you know what this is, if it is a turnip, definitely let me know in the comment section. I greatly appreciate it. But for now, I do know this is a beet because I do have some carrots growing over here as well. So I know what some of the root vegetables look like, which a carrot down here looks like it is ready for a harvest. So I think we should go ahead and harvest this bad boy, great people. Why not do it for the people, okay? So let's go ahead and harvest. Well, I'll wait to do it with the kids. That's what I'll do. I'll harvest the carrots with the kids. That should be fun. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that one. Boom, great people. And just like that, we have our harvest in the latter part of March, right? The end of March. And just remember, you can do the same thing too if you were to plant ahead. I'm harvesting now because of what I planted months ago, and so will you in the long run, right? So just think about that as you are beginning your spring garden, starting your summer garden, or just getting prepared for a actual garden. There's always a harvest to be had when you have seeds sown in the ground. So with that being said, great people, I love you all. I appreciate you all. If you have any questions, need any tips, or need any help with your gardening, starting your garden, definitely let me know. Gardening with me is the way to go from here, okay? And remember, you don't have to garden alone because you can always garden with me. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Peace.